We now begin our carbon dioxide emissions introduction, and today we're going to start off with looking at a graph. What does this mean? What can we see? What is all of this about? So here we have global carbon dioxide emissions from fossil fuel burning from 1751 all the way up through 2012. So a little bit outdated since we're here in 2023, but that's okay. So first off, what are some fossil fuels? Well, the most common ones are oil, coal, natural gas. Just remember that fossil fuels are non-renewable, right? These are naturally forming. We can't just make them, and those are the common ones. There are more, but that's the basics. So number two, what observations can you make about this graph? Well, if you look from like the beginning to about 1900, pretty flat. Right? Not a whole lot of fossil fuel being used. And then we have like this slight incline until like, I don't know, about maybe 1960-ish. And then it just shoots up. So it really just increases dramatically, I would say, after the 60s and just continues to flow. So would you say that this is linear or exponential? Well, by looking, it's very much exponential. Remember that linear has a constant rate of increase. This is not at all constant. A constant rate of increase would look something like that. Well, that is not at all what our graph looks like, right? Our graph is very much curved, which is what a exponential does. So this is very much an exponential. Okay, and to finish up here, estimate the global carbon emissions in 2012. Well, this graph ends in 2012, as we know. So that means it's this spot here at the end. So if I take this and I go back over here, it's just under the 10,000. So we're going to call this, I don't know, 9,750 million tons of carbon. That's a lot. Million tons, that's a lot. It's a lot of carbon. And this is an estimate, right? So it could be 9,500, could be 9,900 there. Just depends. But it's just under 10,000. And if you think halfway between is 9,000, so somewhere between 9 and 10,000. But a lot. That's high. And that's your introduction, real quick, to carbon dioxide emissions.